President Obama was in Estonia Wednesday, and although his visit was ostensibly focused on reassuring Baltic states they have American support in the face of perceived Russian aggression, he took some time to talk about ISIS.
Americans are repulsed by their barbarism. We will not be intimidated. Their horrific acts only unite us as a country and stiffen our resolve to take the fight against these terrorists.
Those comments came in the wake of the killing of American journalist Steven Sotloff by ISIS militants, which has led to more calls for the president to announce a comprehensive strategy in Iraq and prompted questions like this one.
Will you have a full strategy now on ISIS? And will it satisfy some of your supporters like Senator Feinstein, who fears that on this you may have been too cautious?
The president's answer to that likely won't satisfy many of his critics, as he spoke generally about eliminating the threat ISIS posed to the region, but added, like al-Qaeda, there will always be remnants of the group. And that wasn't enough for some.
That's obviously at odds. If you're going to destroy a terror group, they're not going to be a problem anymore. If you're going to just degrade them and not destroy them, not eliminate them, then there'll still be a problem.
Still, despite a lot of attention paid to Senator Dianne Feinstein's comments earlier in the week that the president has been too cautious, some analysts say he still has the backing of most congressional Democrats.
But I don't think the president has lost rank-and-file Democrats by and large. There is a great reticence on the part of a lot of Democrats up on Capitol Hill in getting the U.S. military involved beyond airstrikes.
The president's cautious approach and emphasis on the time it will take to handle the ISIS threat mirrors British Prime Minister David Cameron's stance so far of not putting soldiers on the ground. Cameron has instead focused on domestic measures to control the threat.
Well, what has emerged is that the government is not going to allow itself to be bounced into any sort of action in response to whatever Islamic State may do. So the message is no change.
In the press briefing, the president also pledged to continue supporting the Iraqi government and emphasized the fight against ISIS is a long-term commitment. For Newsy, I'm Cliff Judy.